Hello, good morning. This is your daily outlook for Monday, the 9th of January. The euro continues to sink today on growing concerns about the Eurozone debt crisis. Versus the greenback, the single currency broke below the 127 level, falling to a 16-month low at 126.82 from 128.12 trading on Friday. Eurozone retail sales fell more than expected and Hungary's debt rating was downgraded to junk. Against the Japanese yen, the single currency dropped to an 11-year low at 97.50 from 98.85. Focus now turns to a meeting scheduled for today between the German Chancellor Angela Merkel and French President Nicolas Sarkozy to discuss fiscal coordination in the Eurozone ahead of an EU summit on January 30th. Investors are concerned about rising borrowing costs in Europe and eyes turn this week to the debt auctions in Spain and Italy. The US dollar rose on a heightened risk aversion in the market. The non-farm payrolls report was released on Friday and surprised investors after it showed an increase to 200,000, while the market was expecting 150,000. Unemployment rate also fell to 8.5% from 8.7%, confirming that employment growth in the US accelerated in December. The positive jobs figures added the view that the world's biggest economy is recovering and expectations for a third round of quantitative easing started to fade. Versus the Japanese yen, the greenback traded as low as 76.85 from 77.33. Versus the Swiss franc, the greenback jumped to 0.9585 from 0.9505. The Australian dollar weakened versus the greenback, falling to 101.80 from 102.74 as investors fear the Eurozone debt crisis is hurting global growth. Retail sales in Australia stagnated in November, further weighing on the Aussie. Looking at commodities, we saw all prices fall to $100.84 yesterday a barrel from $102.75. Gold dipped to $1,608.48 an ounce from $1,631.10, weighed by a stronger dollar, and silver edged lower to $28.60 an ounce from $29.46. Now let's take a look at what the currencies are doing this morning. The euro-dollar pivot point is at 127.65 with a preference to enter into short positions at 127.65. The dollar-yen pivot point is at 77.15 with a preference to enter into short positions at 77.15. The Aussie dollar pivot point is at 102.20 with a preference to enter into short positions at 102.20. The sterling dollar pivot point is at 154.65 with a preference to enter into short positions at 154.65. And the dollar CAD pivot point is at 102.50 with a preference to enter into long positions at 102.50. Looking at commodities, the oil pivot point is at 100.50 with a preference to enter into long positions at 100.50. The gold pivot point is at 1604 with a preference to enter into short positions at 1604. And the silver pivot point is at 28.35 with a preference to enter into long positions at 28.35. And of course, for up-to-date information, please visit us at easy-forex.com. On the calendar, the market movers are the EU investor confidence in January forecast to fall to minus 24.2, EU-Germany industrial production in November forecast to fall by 0.5%, and Canadian building permits in November forecast to fall by 3%. Now to equities. In Europe, the FTSE was up 0.45%, the DAX was down 0.62%. In the US, the SP 500 was down 0.25% and the Dow was down 0.45%. In Asia at the time of writing, the Nikkei was down 1.16% and the Hang Seng was down 0.63%. This has been your Daily Outlook. I'm Emma and Joe from the Easy Forex Dealing Room. Have a good day.
Not only have you found a great place for Forex news, you found a great place to trade it. Registration is easy. Just click Join Now. Membership has its unique benefits, such as the freeze rate, the trade simulator, the inside viewer, and personal dealers. Your personal account manager waiting for you now.